Imagine you're having a normal morning with your family when the police burst through the door and arrest your 13-year-old son on suspicions of murder. So you're at the police station and your son is being interrogated. The police are saying there's very convincing evidence that your son brutally murdered a girl in his school. Did they get the wrong person? Why would they accuse your son of something like this? And if it was him, why would he do it? This is Adolescence, a new Netflix crime drama miniseries, and it's every parent's worst nightmare come to life. It's not only incredibly impressive because every episode is shot in one take, so just imagine the amount of rehearsing that would take, but it also touches on a lot of pressing issues in adolescence today, such as the influence of social media, toxic masculinity, and bullying. There is so much to analyze about this miniseries. I found it particularly disturbing to see how the younger generation learns aggression and entitlement, whether through family upbringing or through social media. An example of this is how Jamie could not handle rejection from someone who he thought was inferior to him, and how that led to violence and ultimately ruined him and his family's life. He was, I guess for a lack of a better term, convinced by certain content on social media that he was entitled to Katie's attention, especially since she was, in his words, weak. If I had a younger sibling, I would be making them watch this. The absolute least that we can do is to be very aware of what young impressionable minds are being exposed to. Nobody in this world is above anyone else, and unless it's self-defense, there is absolutely no justification for taking someone's life. I hope as many people as possible watch Adolescence, and I hope it can open up some much needed conversation and self-reflection for those who can relate. If you somehow feel personally attacked by what this show is portraying, then that is a sign. This show is literally showing us that toxic behaviors a lot of times are modeled and learned. And it's never too late to learn to see things from someone else's perspective and to see the humanity in everyone. I watched the entire show in one day. It was only 4 episodes. I am so glad that Netflix decided to put out a show like this, even though it was very disturbing and kind of hard to sit through at times because it holds such a mirror to society. Let me know what you thought if you've seen Adolescence, and if you're a fan of mysteries, horrors, and thrillers, then make sure to follow for more.